You miss your ex. They were the most important person in your life. You spent all of your time together and you feel lost without them around. So you're thinking, if I can't have them, at least they can still be my friend. And deep down, you're also thinking, maybe, just maybe, if we can stay friends, then we can start dating again down the line, and then we'll fall back in love and have kids and a white picket fence and a German Shepherd named Mitch and a tire swing and be together forever. Good idea, right? Wrong. Being friends with your ex is actually the worst thing you can do right now. I'll tell you why in just 1 second. Hi everybody, I'm Jessica Voss, a relationship expert with years of experience helping couples work things out. Breakups are my business. You may think that it's weird, but there's nothing in the world that makes me happier than helping two great people get back together. Love is precious, and if you've got it, I think it's crazy to let it get away. If you want your ex back and find this advice helpful, click subscribe right now so I can keep making more videos like this one. If you hated this video, click subscribe anyway to send me a message that you're mad as hell and not going to take it anymore. So you think that staying friends with your ex after your breakup is the best option, and that maybe, if you show them what a good friend you are, they'll start to miss you and pretty soon they'll want you back again. Think again. It's tempting to think that by being around your ex and having fun together, you're moving towards a relationship. But you're really doing the opposite. You're actually hurting your chances of ever getting back with them. Here are 7 reasons why. Number 1, you're not giving them a chance to miss you. I remember when I was a little kid, I hated my little brother. He was always around, sticking a stupid face into my business, eating my French fries, and just generally being a terror. But then, one spring break, he went to a school trip in Washington, and after a couple days I started to think about how I wished he was there. I missed his stupid face for the very first time, and when he came back, I was happy to see him. From then on, I couldn't help but hate him just a tiny bit less. He still won't stop eating my fries though. My point is, you can't miss someone when they're still hanging around. Your ex gets to have their cake and eat it too. And in this scenario, you're the cake. Do you miss the sun in the middle of July? No. But when it burns out and brings on a nuclear winter, I bet you will. You need to make your ex feel your absence. When you're actually gone, they'll have plenty of time to think about how great you are and realize that they screwed up by letting you go. Number 2, you're actually helping them get over you. Being friends with your ex is like vaping. Stay with me here. If you're a hardcore 3-pack-a-day smoker, you'll probably find it almost impossible to quit cold turkey. To stop the cravings and painful withdrawals, you might use a nicotine patch or a vaporizer to slowly wean yourself off the tobacco and look super cool doing it. If you're still letting your ex be your friend after they dumped you, you're literally weaning them off you bit by bit. They don't have to continue being your partner to enjoy your company and all the good things you bring into their life, and they can date other people to get fulfillment that way. Don't be their emotional vape. You'll just end up alone smelling like a weird fake cherry. Number 3, you're taking a step backwards. This one is obvious. It may feel like going from exes to friends is a step forward, but remember, you used to be a couple. Like just 2 months ago or however long, you were in love, looking into each other's eyes and getting down on each other until the break of dawn. Remember how you'd cuddle as you fell asleep and wake up next to each other in bed? How does that compare to the last time you hung out and watched some terrible Marvel movie in theaters? Not the same, right? Going from boyfriend and girlfriend to friends is a serious step backwards in your relationship, and you don't want that. They need to know that you're not interested in them as just a friend. You want it all or nothing. You'll never get what you want if you don't ask for it. And by continuing to be their friend, you're telling them that this is what you want. Number 4, you're letting them get away with it. If your dog took a dump on the carpet and you responded by giving it a treat, would it stop? Hell no. Your ex isn't a dog, I hope. But the same is true for bankers, kidnappers, and exes. You can't negotiate, and you have to be merciless. If your response to being dumped is friendship, they'll never learn that dumping you was a bad choice. You've given them a positive response to a negative action. Folks, this is classic psychology. You shouldn't punish your ex. Leave that up to your mom. But you also shouldn't reward them for hurting you. This isn't 50 Shades. That means don't be their shoulder to cry on. Don't drive them to the airport. And if you're still sleeping with them, you've got to stop. Your friendship is a gift, and people who dump you don't deserve it. Number 5, you're making them see you as just a friend. I'm not a big believer in the friend zone. I think being friends is usually great, but in this case, it's a no-no. Now that you've transitioned to just friends, they're seeing a new side of you. Whereas before they saw you as a lover and a partner, now they're seeing just a friend. The more they just see you pretending to be their buddy, the the more they'll associate you with friendship. This can make your relationship fade into a distant memory even faster than you were apart. You're replacing sexy couple memories with dude bro chill sesh memories. When they look at you, you want them to see wedding bells, not beer bongs. Number 6, they don't feel the same way. You two are in different places. They may actually want to be friends, or maybe they just want to move on from you without losing you. You want them back. You can't have a good friendship when you two want such different things. It's not possible for both of you to get what you want, and that's the hallmark of a bad time for both of you. You may be having fun now, but you'll just end up feeling bad about yourself and resenting them. And your ex will end up feeling weird about making you feel bad and about being pressured to change their feelings. It's a lose-lose. Number 7, you're not really friends. Have you ever noticed that every time you hang out with your friend, it's one-on-one? That's because none of your real friends want to be around this sad state of affairs. You make people uncomfortable because they know you're just pretending to be friends with each other when really you're just trying to avoid letting go. Your friends like Kanye and Taylor Swift are friends. You may take a selfie together at award shows, but literally everybody's talking shit about you behind your back. It's a mess. This is time you could be spending with your real friends. You know them. They're the ones who didn't just reject you romantically and leave you on the floor eating a tub of ice cream in your sweatpants. So what should you do? Now that we've established that friendship isn't going to get your ex back, what should you do? Number 1, no contact. No contact should be your mantra right now. And no, I'm not talking about wearing glasses. You need to cut off all contact with your ex for at least a month, even if you dated for a really long time and your breakup was particularly bad. This means no hangouts, no phone calls, and no texts. Don't even like their Instagram posts. This time off is crucial for getting your ex to come back to you. First, it gives you the chance to heal. If you went from a relationship right into being friends, you don't have a chance to properly get over the relationship. This time will help you get your mind right, get yourself together emotionally, and by doing so, be a more attractive option for your ex after this period is over. Next, it means you won't drunk text them at 4 a.m. like an idiot and ruin your second chance before it starts. You won't fall into begging and pleading with them to come back, and you will just generally have more self-respect. And most importantly, this time will give them a chance to miss you. This absence will have them thinking about what they lost when they dumped you. Number 2, establish boundaries. If you're already friends with your ex, or you're still texting all the time, you need to cut it off. Don't be mean about it, but be clear and firm. Depending on what the situation is, you can either tell them you still have feelings and you want them back, or it's just too hard to move on when you're still seeing them all the time. This will make it clear to them what's at stake. They can't keep playing with you and expecting you to just hang around and keep them company while they look for someone new. Don't be a consolation prize. 3, reconnect. Lots of people find that after a month apart, they've moved on and they no longer even want their ex back. If so, stop watching this and go be free. Go and make a bonfire with all the mixtapes they ever made you and dance naked around them. I mean it. Get out of here. If you're still here, I'm going to assume you still want them back. You'll need to contact them to talk and set up a meeting. Make sure you aren't hanging out, but either going on a proper date or sitting down to catch up like real adults. Coffee can be a great choice for this first meeting. Keep it short and don't be too buddy-buddy. The primary purpose here is to remind them you're still around and reestablish yourself as a potential romantic partner. If your situation is particularly bad and you're wondering if it's even possible to win your ex's heart, visit xbackquiz.com to take a free quiz that has helped hundreds like you find out if their relationship was worth saving. It just takes a few minutes, and I found it extremely helpful for those looking to figure out their next step. Let's get real here for 1 minute. At the start of this video, I said that your ex was the most important person in your life. That was a lie. Your ex isn't the most important person in your life. You are. You are capable of happiness without them. You need to look at this relationship honestly and decide if it's worth all this time, effort, and potential heartbreak. If not, walk away and find someone new or just get to know yourself. If you decide it's worth it, then congratulations, you must have found someone really special. Thanks for watching, YouTube. If you found any of this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the little notification bell to see my videos first when they come out. If you have any questions about being friends with your ex, getting them back, or really anything, please comment below. I'd love to chat with you about anything and everything breakup related. It's kind of my thing. And who knows, You may just end up inspiring my next video. Bye!